Hello, everybody. It's been a while. So happy to be here. We're going to be going over the Thief Skill Codex. Unfortunately, it's just going to be me today. We got a little bit of a tight schedule as well. So, good news for anyone watching this in the future. You're not going to have to crawl through 4.5 hours of content. But that doesn't mean we can't get started already. So I've already gone ahead, gotten everything typed in here. We're going to do the usual, same thing we always do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pretty up the spreadsheet. We're going to make it the same thing as everything else. Make it look good. So it might take a minute. We also do this specifically just to make sure that everybody who's watching the live stream going on right now has a chance to pop in. I actually haven't had a chance to dive past the first year and a half, so I'm gonna be pretty dang excited to go through this one today. Hey, what's up, Sticks Intern? Glad you can make it, man. Oh, I've been waiting for this for way too long. Description, DOD. Description. Same as always. Exact same thing we always do. We gotta make it look pretty first. Literal weeks we've been waiting for this. There we go. Hey, what's up, Dabin? Pineapple slices. I like the sound of that. Right. Long already. Apologies in advance if you my dog in the background. He just drank probably way too much water and is probably gonna make some gross sounds himself. Just like my hype over this class release. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and repeat it for people popping in right now. I do not have a co-host this Matty Pesk not unfortunately make it. He could, but Matty Pesk and Justice Beaver of the Mythic Squad are going to be going head to head, I believe, this Thursday night on the extremely popular What's Wowie rating game show that they host. And it's going to be Matty Pesk versus Justice Beaver trying to figure out what and why I rated each individual ability here today. So I'm pretty excited to see that one. The only thing it does is takes away my co-host. I'll be all right. I'll just be a little upset about it for a minute. I'll make it through. I'm a big boy, probably. This stuff again. Formatting. Yep, can't just grab that column without grabbing the entire thing. Well, this is going to take a lot longer. And it's kind of crap because we've got a little bit of a time crunch today. Yeah, no, that's exactly right, Sticks. Yeah, no, I'm trying to avoid going super far because we want to be in the Chaos Cast tonight. I want to support the boys. So we're don't know what its rating is just yet. Yeah, don't worry. I'll format them. Don't worry, David. We're safe here. Save space. Box you in. 3. So, I was talking to Workhorse about this, and he reiterated it in the excellent interview with the AD of K that the complexity, he noted that the complexity has been going up and up and up and up and just going into like crazy territory. But he did assure me that they wanted the wizard to be the cap of the complexity chart. So we were talking about it, and he said, yeah, on a scale of knight to wizard, with knight being 1 and wizard being 10, that they really wanted to nail the thief in a slot around a 6.5 to 7, which, I mean, personally, I'm a big fan of complication. I like the complexities. But I know that's not everybody's game. But personally, what color was I using for this one? We're up on the green. Unfortunately, I don't think any of the advanced plus class. And I don't think it'd be weird to have wizard be the most complicated class in the game and it be a basic class, but I'm kind of here for it. I kind of like that. I kind of like that idea a lot, actually. 5 background ends. Got 4 down. I wish there was a way, that I would just in my free time just make a template of this information where I could just plug it in, and have a good time. But then, like I said, I do this specifically so people have time to hop in. Or I'm starting at the blue. Not everybody's here. Up, and I know this one by heart. Shows it very personally. Gold. Did not see living the thug life. How could you, man? That's classic. The rogue, the thief guild, the thuggish bandit, the greased up wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Right now will be easy. Big strike, heavy strike. Just renamed 15 times. I kind of like that. My headcanon, my guess right now is since priests were given resurrect as an ability, I think we're going to see uh probably Dread Knights because it makes sense for them specifically. We're probably going to see Dread Knights have a built-in second life, which, I mean, if they're a knight with just second life, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be ridiculous either way. Me conditional formatting. All right. Chains, and what do we got here? We got sneak. We got sneak. All right, yeah. Hey, what's up, Skiller? Glad you can make it, man. Let's see. It's time for the best part. Time for my favorite part. It's time to pick the colors, the flagship colors of the thief. We got sneak, we got savvy, and we got thug. Wondered why there's a V. I guess if there was only one, it would be savvy. I don't know. I don't like that word. I don't trust it, which is why I enjoy it for thief. So let's see. What can we pick here? Let's get 3 good colors for the thief. Everybody feel free to throw out some ideas in chat because when I think thief, I'm thinking like a burned leather, light leather brown. I like the maroon, like a kind of like a blood soaked leather from a long time that they just haven't cleaned up in a while because you're sneak gray for smoke. I like that. I like that a lot. Actually. What kind of gray? Going like dark gray. What kind of gray did we go for night? Maybe even a darker gray. Yeah, I like that. Like a really like a gray so dark that it's almost hard to read the letters. I like it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan already. I really like this actually. Um, yeah, it's just dark enough to where you can't see it, which is the whole point. Good with this. Great with this. You want white font? Want the what? You want white font on this? But then it'd be too easy to see. We wouldn't have our we wouldn't have our hard to see. It's thematic. Um savvy. All right, so savvy to me screams gold. Like we want our money. Where's my money? Give me our money, you punk. Thanks, Sticks entered. I was appreciated. But I could see. So, like I said, I did not read past tier 1 yet. But I noticed that it's trap making, which is pretty sweet. Um, I'm all about it. I'm not sure if is this the one that's got steel in it. I could say, oh my god, yes. Oh, I love that so much. Extort. Oh, oh, the thug's all about stealing. All right, we got to make thug gold. So I guess we got to make this one that maroon burnt leather one. I think that's the same as the warriors. A little bit. Smooth talker, huh? Well, I guess like a wine red is actually a pretty good idea then. Bit a bit debonair, smooth talker. The seduction or seductor. Hmm. Why don't we think of that? Go ahead and thug. Try and make this one a bit more of a dirty gold. Gross. Like gold, but I'm your. All right, what do we think? We got black blood or wine red. You never know which. And then we got a grimy gold for thug. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Pretty on point. All the colors are kind of dark. sneaks really hard to see. Nice and thematic. I'd change this one. Dark one. I like it. I'm a fan. Oh yeah, you're not wrong, Sticks. Sticks in turn. Like, why would he do this? It was on purpose. Got everything gold as well. Marks we'll save for later. Gold. Go ahead and give this a light touch of gray. Light of a touch. Second one. Go ahead and touch up the remarks section. Off. Bada boom, bing. Send it. Get out of here. Conditional formatting. And look at that. It looks great. You know what? Just because I know I've added chat to go ahead and just bump this all the way. Right. Goes to the dagger. Man, I hate that the formatting did not carry over. That's all right. Format. All right. So our first one up, we got stick them with the pointy end and then twist it. We got twisted dagger. Deal physical damage to target enemy equal to basic plus dex mod plus strength mod with a dex % chance to inflict target enemy with a bleed. I think this is pretty great. This is pretty straightforward. It gives you something nice and easy. I've got no reason to give this anything less than an S. I don't think it's I think for design's sake, I think this is triple S. Specifically because you can go either strength or dex, which I mean, I believe strength and dex for a thief are like really, really, really close. As a matter of fact, I could pull one up real quick. Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, they're the same. Both 55. All right, cool. So, well, we've got agility, then luck, and then strength dex tied. So yeah, you can literally go either way with that one. So this is a good build. It doesn't pigeonhole anyone. If this is cross class, you can pick this up on a warrior, or you could pick this up on an archer and still do pretty well in both cases. This is fantastic. I like. I don't know what the % chance to inflict the bleed is, but I'm actually gonna change my mind already. I'm gonna throw in triple or double S because I mean, if that dex % chance being applied across the board, this is anything over like a 35% chance. If you can conceivably stack bleed every single turn, like this is a badass ability, right? Starting off. Then we got our first savvy ability. We got Toxic Trap. I have to format each and every one of these. A hell of a time. Alright, so maybe they won't notice. Place a trap on target party member that lasts for a duration of X. When that party member is attacked, and after incoming damage resolves, deal physical damage to that enemy equal to a basic attack plus luck mod. This attack has a luck % chance to poison the attacking enemy. Activates only one. this is really interesting. I'm assuming the activate only once portion. I hmm. I'm assuming that like you can only activate one trap per turn. Um, but I hope the wording of this doesn't mean like you can only activate this once per battle. Only activates once. So maybe if you maybe you can stack them on your characters, or you can stack them on your allies. Um, I mean that's what I'm hoping anyway. Just now realizing that I blast on Discord that everyone can come on. Any 30-second break right here. I go spread the news. Okay, so you think it means that you can need to place a new trap if the trap has been activated. Okay, only activate. Does that mean I can't like turn one put a trap on my front line and then turn two put a trap on my back line? Verification. Looking for. Yeah, it's a bit, and it might be purposely so. It might be purposely so to stop the likes of me from getting too nutty with theory crafting. I want me to keep it like a 5. Oh, hey, workhorse, what's going on? So yeah, we're on ability number 2, and we're already needing clarification. Um, so the activate only activates once. That to me has got like a couple different meanings to it. Like, does that mean that only one trap? Because I haven't read past this yet. I'm busy, fortunately. Um, does that mean that I can only place one trap, or does that mean only one trap activates at a time? Or does that mean that I can only activate this ability once? Uh, just slightly confused. But then I promise I won't be confused about anything else. Maybe, probably have a totally solid understanding. Hey, what's up, guy kid? Thanks for the sub, man. Freaking love you, bro. Still passing out the put one trap on one player. Once triggered, the trap goes away. Right. So does that mean that I can? So that means I can place one trap on one player. So I can like that mean each target can only have one trap on them. I don't know if there's more than one trap or not. Um, so does that mean effectively turn one I can throw a trap on my front line, turn two I can throw a trap on my back line, um, and like I could just do that, have those traps set. All right, cool. I like the clarification of just allies. Yeah, that's pretty sick. All right, cool. Yeah, no, this is great. I really like this ability. Um, I would assume you could set a trap on yourself. It does. It says allies, so I don't see why there would be any reason why you couldn't set a trap on yourself. In which case, this makes me super happy about my knight thief subclass right now, because as a knight you got what, it's like 85% passive abilities on damage reduction and what types of damage you want to have reduced, right? And now that you've got, you know, thief in there, you, instead of taking your turns and just doing a basic attack, you're probably not going to do much. Oh my god, Raph, thank you for the sub. You guys are great. I love you guys. I can't even get over it. But rather than doing a tiny basic attack that might not do a lot of damage with a range of 1, I can instead set a trap on myself, that can deal more damage to backline units without DR if they're forced to attack me. I really like the future play out of this one. I'm a huge fan. No, I'm gonna double S this. I want to triple S this. I really want to triple S this. But it's based off of luck, and it's a luck percent chance to poison. I mean, there's so much going on here. I actually really like this a lot. Because you could do this at any time. You don't have to have this on just a front line. You can do this to protect or to a mental deterrent of attacking on your backline as well. Man, I really like this. This messes with your... I'm already throwing out a triple S. I think this is fantastic. Everyone's going to want luck, and luck's going to be really hard to come by, except for a thief. I really like this a lot. I like this a lot. Thank you, Savvy. Thank you, Toxic Trap. I like this. It's true. If I have a train of thought and it gets derailed, I literally have to go back to the station and start all over again. Builds on itself. You know what I'm saying? All right. Unfortunately, for everyone who's just now joining, the formatting did not come over. Oh, wait. You know what? Other spreadsheet. The Bolin spreadsheet. Yeah, for some reason when I was over here and like I copied everything and I tried to paste it over here, like none of the formatting went with it. But I'm gonna check the Bolin one to see if it's got the formatting in it. Real quick. Wait a minute, that's Wizard. And you will have your italics or flavor text is what is most important. Uh-oh. Bolin does not have it updated. All right. Well, we'll just do this the manual way. Deal physical damage to target enemy. All right, this now belongs to me. Pickpocket. I'm already a fan. I'm already a big fan. Deal physical damage to target enemy equal to parentheses 0 with an X% chance to sabotage. Neat. Agility percent chance to reduce target enemy's evasion by X% for a duration of X. If successful, gain X% evasion for a duration of X. I like this. This is really cool. This is like a dueling, like this is like a really good duelist ability. This is something you want to have like on a berserker or a warrior. Like this is really really good. Honestly, you'd probably really want this on a frontline as well, like with a knight with this, who's not going to be doing any damage anyway, so it's damage equal to 0 and with a chance to sabotage, which we can now go over the non-italicized battle inventory, battle budget sabotage glory that Workhorse sent out to us. But I really enjoy this. Reduces the targets of it, like you're stealing their evasion effectively, and I really like that. really like it. I'm going to give this a double S for now. In my heart, this is a wowie. I feel like I'm going to be picking this a lot more often than I should probably. But since we're here at a sabotage ability already, we'll go ahead and pop in here. I'll try and give some cliff notes. But honestly, almost every single sentence is extremely important. So I'll go over battle inventory. I'll see if I can just like read fast. I know I'm crunched for time, and I've got effectively an hour and 20 minutes left until the Chaos Cast starts. Let's get at it. All right. Again, I love the Konosuba references. I was really hoping we were going to get flat out just screaming steel here. There's a bit to take in when it comes to the new concepts that the Thief Skill Codex introduces. Indeed, there is. My apologies on the delay of release. You no need to apologize. We completely understand. We had to get all of the turtles in the same log, which is my new favorite expression. I just want to put that out there because I heard this expression in a different way. For everyone who doesn't know, I live in Florida, and I've heard this. We had to get all our gators in the same sandbar before, and I thought that was just like super weird. I was like, oh, it's just the Bayou guys that say something like that. But this is the first time I've ever seen we had to get all our turtles on the same log, and this was the greatest thing I've seen in a long time. It's fantastic. Let's see. Also, be sure to scroll to the bottom for perhaps the most important thing to know, which is fan-freaking-tastic. We got Styx intern coming in here for maybe a value. Oversimplification, battle inventory limits number items you may use during fights. Sabotage uses up some of the opponent's item limit. Yes. Yeah, that is perfect. So I guess I can go ahead. Yeah, I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. We're on a time crunch. I'll do an entire Workhorse. If you don't, Ian, if you don't mind, I will do an entire freaking like theory crafting 10-minute video, just side tangent completely on just battle inventory because I love the concept. I think it's really unique. But effectively, real quick, battle inventory is the inventory you take with you into battle. If you couldn't already guess that. But it comes with a maximum weight capacity. So you can fill your battle inventory with as much as you possibly can up to the weight capacity, which every item's probably going to have. So you want to bring probably whatever your team gets countered by or needs more of, right? So you're going to be covering some of your weaknesses. If you find yourself that, you don't have any heals, you're probably going to be filling this mostly with health potions. Find yourself you're running mana heavy, you're going to want to fill this up with quite a few mana potions. If you're, for instance, being completely and utterly countered by like blind squads or poison squads, you're going to want to bring an antidote or blind fixing potion. LASIK. Bottled LASIK is what I'm going to call it. Bottled LASIK surgery. So you can bring all of that to battle with you. Now, in a battle, you also have a maximum weight of how much you're allowed to spend out of your battle inventory called your battle budget. This is the limit you're allowed to use per battle, right? So you can bring this into your entire big inventory that you brought with you on this adventure, but during battle, you're only allowed to use up to a certain amount. The super interesting thing that I got really insanely sidetracked by, and my brain just went absolutely bonkers, was where was it? This is what your so this is basically a shared inventory, right, between every single person, and you can use one on your turn, and it doesn't take the turn. So, like, to me, that was absolutely insane. I loved this picture a lot because I was like, all right, that opens up the possibility on a different. So effectively, my always bring a cleanse doesn't necessarily, like, the value has been taken away from that in lieu of a battle budget. So let's see, does strength impact inventory capacity? That's a very interesting concept. So do we have like high strength units that can have or augment the battle budget or battle inventory. I like that a lot. I like the encumbrance rule on that, but I think for right now, we're just going to go ahead and assume that everyone's probably going to have a balanced shared resource with this one, where each, like, say what, there's 5 here, there's 5 slots here. We're just to say both sides have 5, just for balance sake. I mean, that makes hey, what's up, Misguided? Nice you to drop by, man. So that's your battle budget. The way he breaks it down in here is everything's gonna have a different weight assignment, right? So each item will have a use value that varies based on the weight of the item. For instance, a max HP potion would weigh 5 stone, where an anti-poison potion could weigh only 1 stone. Hey, thank you for the follow. This provides another nice balancing lever that will allow us to shake things up or adjust parameters down the road. Yeah, so for a balancing choice, like, this is fantastic. I got this. I just got locked on my phone. What's up, Prime? Glad you can stop by, man. My God, you got your Twitch locked, dude. That's insane. All right, so sabotage. Sabotage is super cool because this refers back to every single thing. And I just realized that all of my side explanation definitely took longer than it would have just to read this. So I'm just gonna read this real quick. No chance of getting side tangented, right? Boy, howdy, sabotage is a spicy nugget. You're telling me. You may notice that there are a handful of skills in the Thief Codex that deal limited damage or even 0 damage. These skills function uniquely in that they provide a special utility or can sneakily combo to provide some unexpected benefit. One of the go-tos is Sabotage, which allows your hero to actually, for realsies, mess with your opponent. For sure. Previously, we set the precedent that skills could step outside the game, break the 4th wall, maybe even the 5th wall, who knows. When we introduced Phantasmal Secrets in the Seer Codex, which was insane, and Sabotage picks up the torch, but in a different way. Now that you know, each player will enter the fight with a finite battle inventory that comes with a limited battle budget. We can open the door for the Thief and other classes to manipulate that inventory and budget, and other classes. I'm looking at you. Looking at you, Ninja. Yeah, that shit's wild. I think he wrote that because he knew I'd say that. Almost like I'm guaranteeing myself right now that that's exactly what happened. He knew I'd say that, and he wrote. In short, a skill with X% sabotage literally is a roll to have a success hit reduce your opponent's battle budget by X stone. This will give your heroes the ability to directly impact the resources at the disposal of your opponent, and vice versa. So that's pretty huge. So now you effectively are controlling your opponent's ability to answer what you do, right? So if we've got things like if there's an anti-poison potion, right, and there's only 1 stone, well, my entire team's based around poison, so I want to limit the amount of chances they have of cleansing it, right? So that's what my game is going to be while they're trying to kill me, is to limit the amount of times that they can answer what I'm trying to do, right? You're going to be picking up you're making up for your weaknesses. You're also solidifying a strategy. I'm a huge fan already. Let's say we have a battle inventory of 50 stone and a battle budget of 8 stone that both teams need to live by. If sabotage hits your opponent, you would knock their total battle budget from 8 to 7, which is huge. Because previously, if a full heal potion was 5 stone, still only use 1, but now you can only use 2 anti-poison potions. Or in the case of the Thief's Mug, Also restore any previously lost budget, which is absolutely huge because you're just giving yourself more resources, which means you're giving yourself future answers to problems you may come across, which has huge implications. Both of the implications are pretty huge. And I'll let the wonderful theory crafters in the community take it from here. Okay, yeah, I was kind of taking it before I got here. No, but this is huge. A full that means your if you utilize your sabotage correctly, if you utilize mug correctly, you could essentially get 2 full heal potions, or even cycle it out enough if you make it enough turns. You might even be able to have a thief's full-time job be give me back my battle budget economy. So I don't need to bring a healer. I just need to have a thief. Um, don't quote me on that. That's probably going to be way more complicated than just having a healer as to heal on your guys. Quick side note: although the new keyword mechanic is first being showcased on the thief, thief will not be the only class that can use it. Looking at you, Ninja. Looking at you, Ninja. Can't wait to see. Okay, here's the promised nugget. The glorious promised nugget. I actually went out, I grabbed myself a 10-piece and filled up on nuggets for this nugget specifically. Using an item does not take a turn. Huge, gigantic, enormous. On each of your hero's turns, you can use one item or consumable from your battle inventory if you can afford it, obviously. I'm honestly kind of interested to see if there are going to be like really overpowered consumables that you can bring in a battle that are over the limit of the battle budget that you might be able to, steal or mug or have temporary battle budget afforded you to use said really ridiculous overpowered consumable in a very, very, very neat situation. I want to hold that as a maybe hope. However, the use of that item does not take your turn or replace your action. Huge, ginormous, incredible. In turn, you can take a mana potion and then immediately cast a spell, or take an anti-blind potion, cure your blind potion, and then attack immediately. Awesome. The hope is that consumables weave into your lines of play, not dictate them. Like I said before, this is giving yourself answers, and the use of sabotage is to take away your opponent's answers, or the use of mug is to give yourself answers in the right. So until next time, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this. You guys are gonna do as a family. As a family, you're gonna go here. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love it, and you're going to subscribe to this wonderful person's Substack. I thought this was a Medium. I don't know why I thought that, but yeah, go subscribe. It's incredible. It's great. Workhorse for president 2024. I'm very upset to see that Adam Thielen got released from the Vikings. It hurt my heart and soul, but Minnesota forever. You know what I'm saying? Did potion cost just skyrocket? I hope not. Hey, thanks for the sub, friends. Oh my god, you guys are incredible. Freaking love you guys, and you didn't interrupt a train of thought. I'm loving this. I don't got to start over. I just got to transition extra smooth, like I'm doing right now. All right. So for our tier 2s. I appreciate that. Honestly, I appreciate that. That would have thrown me. I would have had to start the article all over. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. We've got our tier 2s coming up here. We got under sneak category. We got sneak. Oh hell yeah! I am such a huge fan of tier 2 passives. Like I can't even put it into words how excited I am that there's a tier 2 passive, and you can only pick one. Design choice, chef's kiss. I really like this. I love having to choose it. It's very it feels very Diablo-esque, and I mean classic Diablo before it got bad. So we're gonna reformat this. Formatting did not come through. italicized because it's demanded. One must sneak with purpose, and that purpose is to take things that don't belong to you. Very sneaky. At the start of battle, reduce dex percent dex from the enemy with the highest dex value. Whoa. Gain effective dex equal to the value reduced. Holy crap. This is a tier 2 passive? So you're all right, so just for instance, just for reference, just for frame of mind sake, I'm looking at a ton of decks all over the place in this codex here. I mean, we've also seen a ton of decks in I think we've seen it in the wizard some places. I don't think we saw very much of it but I know we did see it, a lot of it in the pirate. I know we saw some of it in the warrior. Did Knight get any decks? I feel like Knight actually had something that went off of decks as well. There it is. Increase effective decks. And then Archer, literally almost everything on. So you're telling me this is automatically at the start of battle, I take away effective accuracy and damage potential. And not just damage potential, but every time we see one of these dex percent chances like we do with the Pirate's got dex percent chance to do 10 trillion things. We're taking that away. We're taking away the damage potential. We're taking away the accuracy. We're taking away the dex percent chance bonuses, or reducing them anyway. And then we're giving it to ourselves at the start of battle for free for nothing. Oh my god, this is insane. This is insanely good. This is so, like, outlandishly, like, the only way. Let's see. You guys are saying evasion. Well, I mean, evasion's based off of agility first and foremost. I think I remember Hubert saying something about like other things will be considered in evasion, but I don't think Dex plays a gigantic role. Am I just being a big dummy forgetting all of the things that I've compiled and put together? Dex is the damage mod for ranged weapons. It contributes to weapon and spell accuracy. Ah, yes, and a block value contributor. So you're taking away potential block chance as well. Good freaking god, man. Yeah, so I want to give this a wowie. You guys are completely right. I really want to give this a wowie. The incoming wowie it's there. However, and this is my however, if I'm just gonna enter into my my game design brain real quick, there's no way that this is going to be anything over 15. Like, it's still good, it's still great, it's still a little tiny passive bonus for yourself, and you're taking it from someone else. But because you're taking it from other people, if people are running like a really, really, really low dex, just like beefy bruiser builds, right? And now you're taking 15% of 20 dex, you might not be too thrilled with this, right? So it's not really a passive that you can control at all times. It definitely is a counter, like, sniper pick. I really want to give this a wowie, but at the moment I'm actually going to give this a triple S. And I think that's being generous. I actually want to give this a double S, but I think. Okay, yeah, David, no, you're completely right. This is like insanely good for late game, especially because even classes that don't use decks are going to get some. And a substantial amount at that. I mean, you're looking at end game stat values in the hundreds across the board. Right? And that's not just for mythic rarities. I'm talking like basic classes are going to look at level 100 stats in the hundreds across the board for every stat, and then you're also going to see padded stat numbers or effective stats granted to you by armor, by weapons, by amulets, whatever gear you can wear. You may even have team-wide bonuses from other pieces of gear that you're like support gear from other team members. Um, so that's the reason why I want to give this a double S, but because it has incredible late game value as well, I'm giving it a triple S. But because you can't control it, right? So it's not going to be good every single time you use this. Well, I mean, it's literally only beneficial. So, I think I'm gonna stack against the enemy if you have more than one hero with this. Whoa. Hold on, Worm. That's a great point. That's a really good. That's a super good point. So even if this is like a 10%, or even if this is like 5%, effectively, if you're going up against a Dex team, you would be gimping the highest Dex down to obviously it like that. Everyone's if you take enough Dex to like get it down to another person, it's like now it's gonna be fighting between Dex to you still. But still. Okay, yeah, that's a good point as well, Davin. Yeah, would three characters take from their base amount or is it subtracted before the next? So I think that it would happen. It would resolve probably numerically, right? So you would have your fastest unit probably steal because that's the start of battle. And it would be once one resolves, the next comes out and happens, and then that resolves, and the next one happens. So, for instance, if you stole enough decks to take them down below one of their other units, then that other unit probably have their deck stolen, and then whoever's got the highest after that would have theirs stolen in a three car sneak pile up. But still, this is a great tool for like ensuring DoD doesn't go like awry against. Yeah, a lot of thief on thief crime. Everyone's stealing the decks. Give me that dex. No, give me that dex back. I actually do want to know how it resolves if there's one thief on each team and they're both the highest decks for each other. Um, but I don't think I'm gonna call Workhorse out on that one just yet. Um, no, I think this is a good spot for it. I think there's a lot of play going on here. I want, like I said, in my heart, this is a Wowie, but yeah, speed is king. Speed is always king, but Dex doesn't do nothing for your speed. Um, gonna be fast. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm gonna move on to we're gonna have a savvy passive. Um, if you get caught, you're gonna need to think on your feet. True, you gotta think. If you got feet, you gotta think twice. Look. Let's see. All right, so it's passive. If you get caught, you're gonna need to think on your feet. At the start of battle, reduce. Oh my God, are these? Is this the same thing? I think this is the same thing. I think this is the same thing. Yeah, it is. It is. Same thing for just for luck. Oh man, this is I know there's no way this thing's gonna be done on time. What do I got? What do I got? I got 55 minutes left until Chaos Cast. I'm not even halfway through the second tier. Oh my god. There's so much goodness here. I'm just you know, I'm not gonna be lazy. I don't think this is being lazy, but I think this I think this is also triple S specifically because luck affects so much and the more you have the better it is, and I think this is the only way I've seen to just boost your luck for free bar none. I think this is actually super important, and I think you can, because you have a thief main class or subclass. Probably less so of a subclass for this theory, but a luck based character is insane. Like for pirates, this is this is just great. But everyone's gonna need this. Everyone needs luck. Everyone can use luck. I have a feeling that luck is going to be contributing. Like what they already said that luck was gonna what they say luck was gonna contribute to a ton of different stuff. Basically, if you need to roll a chance, it goes through luck. But that's like block, that's evasion, that's critical hit. I'm assuming even drop rates, right? So this is probably the PvE pick as well for thieves, where I mean the most luck is what is important. Um yeah, this is just good. It's just good in the same exact way, and not going to forget the italics were demanded. So, in spirit of getting this done on time, we're gonna go ahead and move on. Bam, we got a thug passive. I'm very excited to see here. A death mark. Now it's fleet. Luck functions like a Fire Emblem. Ooh, that's that's pretty interesting actually. So it could potentially be not how much of a crit chance you have, but how much of a defense against crits you have that comes into play. I kind of like that. I like that theory a lot. That's a really good one. Oh yeah, I mean less luck. I feel like luck and crit are gonna be pretty synonymous. I almost have a feeling that the way basic attack functions are working, where it's based off of whatever weapon you have, there's also going to be a critical strike function based on whatever. So they're probably going to have a higher mod for, say, daggers, or other dex-based weapons are going to have probably a higher crit mod, but everyone's going to be using luck as their like main function for critical hit. But this is super cool. Deathmark is not an easy thing to live with. Oh, poor thug. At the start of battle, a random enemy receives a death mark. Woohoo! When attacking the marked target, deal strength percent additional physical damage. When the target enemy dies, each party member gains effective strength equal to the target strength. What? The flat amount plus a percentage of your target strength. This is super cool. I really enjoy this. It kind of switches up, like, do I want to give myself a buff? Do I need the extra damage done? I mean, it is random, and it's probably not going to be a way to change it. Does it stack? If I've got multiples of these, are there multiple marks that go out? I mean, we got the same slew of questions like we normally. Um, but either way, I think this is beautifully done. I really enjoy this. It's for straight strength builds. Anyone with strength would want this. I mean, if you've got a Dread Knight Thief, this is probably the best passive that you could put on them in terms of damage dealing. Um, I'm gonna do the same thing. Triple S. Each one of these passes are peak. These are perfect. The fact that you can only pick one is incredibly like. I I would it would be completely and utterly broken if you were able to pick any combination of these. But the fact that you only get to pick one makes it like okay, this is where you're choosing your build effect. Do I want a dex based thief? Do I want a luck based thief? Do I want a strength based thief? Um, or if your thief is your subclass, this is where you can make up some distance, or synergize with your main class. Like if you've got like a priest thief, get luck. Your heals can crit. Get the luck. Steal the luck. But yeah, this is super good. I think each and every one of these are perfect. Tier 2, if I can give Tier 2 a rating overall, it's WoWy. Design-wise, this is fantastic. I have 49 minutes to get through 80% of the rest of this, and damn it, I'm gonna do this on time. I swear. So we got Tier 3. We got our first sneak ability in Tier 3. We got Backstab, which I'm very excited. Go ahead and bit of formatting. Formatting on really what's gonna All right, cool. So Backstab, if they don't see you do it, they can't blame you for it. Truer words never been spoken. Deal physical damage equal to a basic attack or modifier of basic attack plus a dex mod plus a strength mod. Nice balance to target enemy because I mean again the thief 55 on both. If target is dazed, blinded, or exhausted, gain critical strike chance equal to a flat plus a dex percent. Man, this is really interesting. That even without going into the combo, this is still really good. Um, my assumption is that this X that goes based off of your dex is actually going to be a very, I'd say probably at level 20, we're looking at percentage point 3 percentage points. But I would err on probably 1.5 percentage points worth. I think this X is actually going to be very small, based off of Dex mod. But late game, this thing's going to be absolutely insane. Whereas you're probably going to be getting 1% or even 0.5% out of whoever's level 20 mythic thief or mythic spellbow, I guess at this point. Has what I'm assuming 85 is probably well within reason for a level 20 spellbow X. You'll probably get up to like 0.75% worth of bonus critical strike chance from that. But I mean, at level 100, you're looking at like just you're looking at like 20% just from this move. Like that's insane. Combo: if the hero has used a sneak discipline skill on its last turn, this attack gains a dex percent chance to inflict target enemy with bleed. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. There ain't nothing wrong with this. Yeah, it's got a range of 1. Yeah, it's got DOD. I don't feel like the DOD is going to be particularly high because there's so many ifs with this. Like, they want you to hit with it. I think this is a super good ability. Just a standard super good ability. I'm going to give it triple S. It's fantastic. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Only good. The DOD would be really the only negative, but like I said, I don't think there's going to be very big DOD on this. Specifically because you've got what? You got deal damage with a double mod, which I mean it means high DOD. Headcanon. But then you've got a if certain conditions with a buff only to this move, and then you've got a combo of if, and then there's a chance to bleed. So there's a lot of ifs going on, and for this to miss would make all of these ifs completely moot. So I think that I feel like the DOD is actually going to be really low on this one. And that's the reason why I'm getting straight. That's the so we're gonna go ahead and format my current favorite named ability. I'm gonna bold this. Pocket Sand. Deal physical damage equal to a basic mod plus a dex mod plus a luck mod with a dex percent chance to blind the target enemy for a duration of X. Combo: if Toxic Trap was used on this hero's last turn, gain a luck percent flat plus luck percent chance to confuse target. Amnesia of X. Pocket Sand. Okay, the Amnesia. Who I was gonna give this a lower rating until I saw Amnesia. So for everybody watching, usually the balance in games is pretty standard. Some of them are more overpowered. In some cases, right? Everything's situation. But by itself, everyone tries to go through the value of this ability is going to be equal to those around it, right? So this was going to get like a straight like S, but with the Amnesia, that's telling me that this is valued much higher. Either the mods are going to be high, the dex percent chance to blind is going to be really high. The combo might even be ridiculous, but I don't think that that's the case. I don't think that the combo is why Amnesia would be. I think that this is going to have a very high percent chance to blind, and the reason why Amnesia is put in here is because they don't want it to be a permanent CP ability, which is telling me that the DoD on this is probably also fairly low. But I'm going to go ahead and give this a double S. I think this is really good. I think this is really great. I think it's a very fair. I think it's balanced. I think the Amnesia is warranted. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me on that one. This is a fantastic ability, and it's exactly on theme. Perfect. We got our Thug ability. We got Ambush. Here we go. Get a little formatting out of the way. All right. Deal damage to target enemy in P3. Hell yeah. Let's see. Equal to a basic plus strength plus dex mod with an X% chance to sabotage. And for everyone who doesn't remember that, sabotage lessens the amount of battle budget. Sorry, the word escaped me for a second. It lowers the amount of battle budget available to your opponent um, for the remainder, unless they somehow get it back. Then you got a strength percent chance to reduce target enemy's evasion. Go ahead. Um, by your agility mod for a duration of X. Nice. If successful, gain an agility percent evasion for a duration of X. Combo. Combo. If pickpocket was used on this hero's last turn, gain a strength percent chance to silence target for a duration of X. This is super interesting. This is super interesting because it does so many things. So it reaches into the back line. It reaches into P3. It's got a double mod. It's got sabotage. I'm going to format into its. And then reduces the target's evasion by your agility mod plus a flat mod. Duration of X. And succeed, gain the. Super cool. And then it's got a combo on it with a chance to silence. This is so good. It's unbelievable. It's so perfectly like anti backline spellcaster. It's not even funny. This is super cool. I love it. I'm giving it a triple S. I think it deserves it. The only thing that could possibly hold this back would be the DoD being fairly high, which I have a feeling it's probably. I know this is the theme of me to like all of a sudden I'm just giving out a ton of extremely high ratings, but I mean this really does deserve it. There's so much going on here, right? So if we compare this to like say an archer where it's fire X arrows at an enemy, each arrow deals damage. Arrow has independent crit strike. Like there's not as much going on there as this is. And what I gave that an A. It's straight up an A move. It's just fine, middle of the road, good move. I mean, even this though, right? While channeling hero gains X% evasion, I gave this a double S, right? It's a passive. So this one has that technically in it if it hits. there's a lot of ifs here, right? It's if it hits, you have a chance to reduce the target or to steal the target's evasion, right? That's what it ultimately boils down. Was Chaos Cast at 9 or Chaos Cast at 9:30? Totally somewhere not on. NPM EDT. Oh crap! I thought it was 9:30. I'll repeat this. I never understood what the D was in. Oh crap! Yeah, there's no way this is gonna be finished on time. I'll tell you what. For everyone watching right now, and this will give everyone the chance to catch up later. When it gets time for Chaos Cast, I'll go ahead and put a link in here, and I will put the stream on intermission, and then I'll come back after Chaos Cast to finish up the rest of it. I love you guys that much to swing that. I don't mind that. Plus, it'll give people on the other coast or in different time zones to tune in from for the rest of it. There's a lot left to go. Oh my god, there is so much left to go. Yeah, so I'll have like a little an hour and a half long intermission, and we'll come back to it. But for the next, let's say, I'll give it like 6 minutes. I'll do it like a minute before Chaos Cast. Kill it here, and then we'll come back afterward. So we'll go ahead and this. We'll format a little bit here. All right, so we've got Sneak, we got Hidden Blade. Take this. It isn't safe where you're going. Oh, another Zelda. And of course, a Workhorse, if you're listening, I did get your reference. I totally love Pocket Sand. And this is a Zelda riff. I think it may be copyright to say it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. But this works just as good. Good reference. Good Easter egg. Big fan. Channel for a duration of X. Yeah. During channel, gain a Dex plus agility plus flat percent evasion. Hello. Deal physical damage to target enemy equal to basic plus Dex mod plus strength mod with a Dex percent chance to inflict bleed. Combo. If behind closed doors was used in this hero's last turn, gain Dex percent chance to silence target. I mean, behind closed doors, yeah. Where the heck is behind closed doors? Oh my god. I just bad at reading. Oh, was it really? Okay, that makes I like that though. I like behind closed doors. Makes me think of lyrics, right? Makes me think of oh god. I can't think of the band's name. The Who? Behind Blue Eyes? No one knows what it's like to be the bad man or the sad man? Ambush. If ambush was used in this hero's last turn, gain a dex% chance to silence the target for duration. It's super cool. I like this a lot. I can here as well. Great channel, gain a bunch of evasion. Makes me think this is a really long channel. Yeah, no worries, workhorse. Ambush is using this hero's last turn. Gain. I enjoy the cross the cross tree functionality here. I'm gonna give this a double S. It's not something I do when it comes to evasion. This heavily depends on the amount of damage, the amount of evasion, and the amount of DOD. The fact that it's got a range of 3 is huge and super cool. It's gonna be a gigantic nuke. I like the use of combo here. Silence is very interesting. Oh yeah, sticks in turn. I completely agree. Matter of fact, now that you say that, uh-oh. Sorry, workhorse. Get an occasion run. All of those. We're gonna ignore those. Cool. Only one spelling mistake. All right, where were we? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and change all of these disciplines. Well, I'll go back and change them all. I like that move too. Got 1 minute. We'll try and get one more in here. We're gonna format that real quick. We got dose. When they're not looking, drop this in their cup. I'm loving this rogue, man. Deal physical damage equal to nothing. This attack ignores barriers? Wow. I love doing nothing to barriers. Let's see. X% chance to poison target enemy. The barrier won't be. That's a poison that bypasses barrier? Dang, man. This thing's nasty. Okay. Deal physical damage to the enemy equal to 0. This attack ignores barriers with a dex% chance to poison target enemy. Delay of X, deal physical damage to target enemy equal to a basic plus luck mod. Combo, if Pocket Sand was used in this hero's last turn, the target enemy's accuracy is reduced by dex% for a duration of X. Amnesia dose. Dang! This is badass! Yep, I'm giving this triple S. This is an easy triple S. Super easy. Honestly, this is almost deserving of a WoW already. This is a super easy triple S. There's so much going on right here. I love the delayed damage portion of it. I love the ignores barriers. It gives you a lot to play with here. There's a ton going on. So my initial thought of a poison that goes through barriers is incorrect. It's just a poison. It helps with the barrier, but the damage goes through barriers. Oh, this is super cool. Yeah, no, this is an easy triple S. Easy triple S. Big super badass. And this is where we're probably going to be taking our our slight intermission. Where I'm gonna be trying to find the Chaos Cast. Not up yet? Ha! Bolon's not as prepared as I wasn't. And since they're not live yet, since they're not live yet, I guess we can go ahead and do another. All right, sweet. Yeah, they're not live yet. I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna do another one. We're gonna do another one until they go live. We've got Extort in the Thug Tree. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the Thug Tree. Like, already, I love how each one of these themes is so accurately. Ooh, that's a really good idea. It's a really good idea. 6 intern. Call it the Grady strat. I like it a lot. Deal physical damage to target enemy equal to basic or X. It's just a flat. Okay, yeah. For X equals basic plus strength. If target enemy is unable to deal damage. What? I need to format this to be able to understand this. All right. What the heck does this say? Deal damage to target enemy equal to a basic plus strength mod. If target enemy is unable to deal damage greater than X times X within a duration of X, target receives physical damage equal to basic plus strength and gains X% chance to be silenced for duration of X. Combo if backstab was used on this hero last turn, gain a strength percent chance to exhaust target for duration. This is Ranger 3? Hell yeah, man! This is woo! This is anti-healer in a can. This is literally opening a can of whoop ass. Oh, you're kidding me. It's at 10 p.m. I thought it said 10 p.m. Oh, it's the EDT. It's the D. I'm so used to seeing EST, Eastern Standard Time, and then they throw in the EDT, Eastern Standard Time. What the hell is that? I hate daylight saving so much. I hate it. I hate daylight saving so much. All right, cool. I might be done on time. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, this was an easy triple S. Extort is super useful. This is healer ass whooping in a can, and may you open it up whenever you fit. The DoD's probably this would be an interesting one to have like a variable DoD on, where like the further away the target is, the higher the DoD gets. But this is really cool. Use this on any healer because they won't be able to deal that damage, and then they're gonna get bopped and silenced. And if you're using the combo, they're gonna get exhausted to where they can't do anything anyway, other than a half-powered basic attack. Oh, and use an item, but it might force him. It forced him to use it. All right, here we go. We're in our 5 tier. Bam. Alex. Yeah, I like that 6. I like that a lot. I would like to ignore the distinction. I've always ignored the distinction. All right, let's see. This one's crazy. Oh, we're trying to put the kids to bed and listen to Wowie at the same time. Hey, kids, tonight Uncle Wowie's gonna read you a story about these. So you got a ninja, you got a debonair, saboteur, and you got a mean, and they're all beating you. All right, so very interesting already off the bat. It's a range of 2. Super interesting. Here we go. Did I get him? I think I got him. Channel for a duration of X. During channel, gain evasion. Lovely. Love it already. Deal physical damage to target enemy equal to basic plus dex plus strength mod. This is pretty cool. I like this. Very straightforward. Like you're building it already. Like channel for a duration of X. be during you get evasion. Well, all right. S. Deal physical damage with a double mod. All right, double S. Execute. Execute. If target is below X% of max HP after damage resolves, target die. Whoa! Combo. If target is currently afflicted with a bleed, increase execute. It increases the execute threshold. What the hell? Oh my god, this thing is hell yeah, go for the throat. Jeez. And it's a range of 2. This DOD's got to be like 90. You got a 90% chance to miss with this thing. This is insane. This seems like it's more of a defensive ability for evading than it is for execute. Holy crap, this is nuts. But I love it, especially if you freaking stole their decks. If you're stacking decks and you stole their decks, oh my god. And it's gonna range it too. Oh my god, it's just for taking out mid lines and execute on a mid. This is so good. Yep, I gotta do it. First one. This is so good. Maddie would absolutely kill me if he knew that I put this here. Because he knows that DOD is going to be gigantic. And I know this DOD is going to be gigantic. But, like, why not try? Right? Why not try? So what? 60% DOD, 70% DOD. You know what 70% DOD says to me? There's a 30% chance that I don't got to do the rest of their health bar and damage. You know what I'm saying? This thing is so ridiculously good, it's not even funny. Wowee. All right, cool. I like this. I like this for our basic capstones. These are really good. So far so great. All right, so we got savvy, we got a miasma bomb. The range of 3, which I'm a big fan of. Hopefully it's AoE. We're gonna italicize this. We got deal or save this for a special occasion. I feel like every single time I read a savvy flavor text, like he's save this. Saying always whispering it to your ear. Deal physical damage equal to basic plus dex plus luck mod to all enemies. Yay! Divided evenly. Then we've got a luck % chance to blind all enemies, with a luck % chance to poison all enemies, with a luck % chance for all party members to gain untargetable for duration of X. Oh my god. This is badass! What the hell are they gonna do for... Okay, so untargetable here in this designation, to me, makes it seem like the only thing you could be affected by is going to be AoE moves that don't necessarily designate a target. Everyone being untargetable means that you can't basic attack them. You can't declare an attack. Oh my god, this is super cool. Plus it has all of these awesome... And this is awesome. A luck % chance for all party members. So it's not immediate, right? I can't in good conscience think that like your entire team is now untargetable, right? That's not what that means. Well, Workhorse, if you're listening in, I got a quick question for you, just on the semantics here. Is it a luck % chance per party member to be untargetable, or is it a luck % chance for a blanket over everybody? Not there, it's just going to be a mystery. Okay, so it's a percent chance for a blanket. So you either have it, or everyone either has it, or they don't. Very interesting. Oh, for now, I like that. For the parentheses for now, it makes so much sense for savvy. Save this for a special occasion. For now. Okay, yeah, this is really cool. I'm assuming that luck chance is gonna be so many different. I want to give this a wowie. But I have a feeling that these percentages are going to be lower. So like with this one, like it was okay if it was just the execute, this would have been triple S. But the combo allowing you to be able to extend the execute threshold is really what pushed this into a wowie territory. Um, but this one I think is going to land at triple S because of the uncertainty of everything, right? Like with this one, you know that you're going for a low percent chance of success. This one, you're going for, I hope I can get anything to happen outside of the A image. And it does have amnesia also. So, I mean, that makes me think that, yeah, I mean, the amnesia usually makes me think that this will pop off more often than not, which is, that warrants a triple F. There's so many of these are just like, man, this really depends on certain numbers. You know what I mean? Like I've got an X percent here, or what mod on the luck percent bonus here. Want to know if it's like, is it a 50% chance to blind plus, or is it like an 80% chance? By level 100, it's gonna be 100%. Like these are the things I really want to know. Um, and I feel like the thief is gonna be literally that. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. I think Triple S is perfectly fine for this. Um, we got another one. Send him a message. We got deal physical damage to target enemy equal to basic plus strength. Typical thug. An X% chance to sabotage. If sabotage successfully reduces target's battle budget by X, restore. Ooh, mug. Oh, this is mug. Yeah. Successfully restore X party battle budget. So this is when you're basically stealing their answers and giving them to your. This is super interesting. I really, really, really like this. There is one potential problem with it. Combo: if target is exhausted, confused, or silenced, gain a flat plus strength plus dex percent chance to reduce the current mana of a mana burn of current mana of the target by a flat plus strength percent. Very mana burn. Huh. All right. So the potential counter to this, and don't get me wrong, I think this is like a fantastic early game. Case new tail there. This is a fantastic early game. Fantastic early game. I love the mana burn combo on this. This is super cool. Um, the only problem with this is if you're in a stall comp for and your budget's been pretty much depleted and their budget's pretty much depleted, if they've used up all of their budget, there's nothing to steal. Means late game or late battle, this actually loses value substantially outside of the mana burn. The mana burns will brought me back on this one. Mana burn's crazy. I love it. This is probably like the perfect mid game move to use to change the tide of battle. When you know, like, okay, they've got 5 left, they can use a full heal potion because that's got a weight of 5. If I could sabotage for 1, give myself back 1, I could use a full heal potion and not have to worry about turn. There's a lot that goes into this, but this is a mid game move. There's a lot of strategy that's gonna you're really gonna have to think about when you want to use this one. But I mean, come on, this combo is great, and it goes with almost everything. It's not you have to use a certain move. You're not pigeonholed into, you know, you have to use a thug ability or you have to use hidden blade, backstab the turn before. It is literally just if your target has one of these status conditions, gain the benefit. And mana burns, it's a percent. That is it. Yeah, mana burn. Workhorse, is this a percentage of their maximum mana or their current mana? If that can, that if you've even made the decision on that. Okay, so it's a max percentage mana. You can essentially even counter a mana pot use where they would have to use, and then you can heal their budget so they can't use a mana pot on it, and their mana gets burned anyway. Oh man, this is really cool. Oh, this is. I want to say this is also triple S. This is triple S. It was gonna be a double S, but the mana burn's really selling me here. I really, 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 really like the mana burn on because it's so accessible. Exhausted, confused is kind of a rare status effect, but silence is all over the place. And you've got silence multiple times already in this. I think this is Jesus. I haven't given anything under a double S rating yet. This is kind of I'm not losing touch. I'm just excited by everything. But what's not to get excited about? This thing's got sabotage on it. It's got a steal, right? A shared resource. And it's got an accessible combo. Like, there's nothing wrong with this. It's just good. Send them a message. Yeah. Teach them a lesson they're not going to soon forget. Totally get it. I love it. All right, on our 10 pluses, we've got plenty of time before Chaos Cast starts. We might be able to get through this. We're probably going to get through this. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We got this. We got this guy. Convincing me. But I'm not doing it. We got the combo. All right, cool. I believe we've seen this one. Twisted Dagger Plus, which for everyone who doesn't remember, from the very beginning, it was a deal physical damage to target enemy equal to a basic plus dex plus strength with a dex % chance to bleed. Fan freaking tastic. Love this ability. Gives you something to do. Level 2. Awesome. So what do we add here? Sticking with the pointy end. Maybe the wavy part too. I like that. We got deal physical damage to enemy equal to basic plus dex mod. We lost the strength mod on it. Interesting. All right, so now it's just a dex mod, which means it's probably going to be much higher. This attack has X% pierce. Hello. Fantastic. With a dex % chance to inflict target enemy with combo. If target is already inflicted with, gain a dex % chance to daze the target. Wow! And this is the spammable ability? The level 1. This is the one you get at level 1. And yeah, it's the upgraded version, but like this is the one that you're intended to be using a lot. This is fantastic. Well, I can tell, like, the delays we've had put so much more into these abilities. They had time. They let Workhorse cook. Yeah, this is insane. Huh. I'm gonna. Yeah, this is triple S. This is quadruple S. This is triple S worthy all on its own. I mean, you probably see this from a mile away. I mean, the Dex mod is most like, even if they just took away the strength mod, it's just like it's doing like what, a quarter less damage. The Pierce makes up for it. The and the combo makes up for it because it's meant to be spammed. You can use this ability and then use it again next turn, then use it again the turn after that. And if you get a bleed, now you have access to a potential daze every turn. Like, this is really cool. Plus, pairs very well with one of the Berserker. I can't remember what. If target is inflicted with bleed, increase critical strike chance. Target is inflicted with bleed, increase critical strike chance. Yeah, so this, all of like this, in particularly this ability, if you've got a Berserker Thief, for instance, like this just gives you extra. This just unlocks extra crit chance for all of your Berserker abilities. Fantastic. Yeah, quad S, easy. It's guaranteed. It's made for killing tanks too. So you've got a range of 1, right? What's the problem with a range of 1? Well, I can't hit anybody else except for the front line. Who's going to be the front line? The tank. What's the problem with the tank? Damage reduction. How do I get around damage reduction? Pierce. Bam. And then that extra pierced damage is given a bleed. Like, that's just fantastic. There's nothing wrong with this. Perfect. Perfect. Chef's kiss. All right. Backstab. Plus. Format. 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 The demanded. All right, so backstab plus. Where was backstab before? It's in the 3, so this is a 7 cost. Before it was a dex and strength damage target. If target is dazed, blinded, exhausted, gain strike chance. If this hero used a sneak discipline skill on the last turn, this attack gains dex percent. What do we got? What could you possibly add? Pierce. That's what you possibly added. My God. Yeah, it's just better. It's just better. And going back and reading through this, I think I was a little not hesitant. Double S where I wanted to put this backstab. Yeah, this is fantastic. Triple S. Nothing. There's nothing wrong with this. It's just good. I mean, yeah, you're not going to have a dazed, blinded, or exhaust condition on a target all the time, but the pierce makes up for it. Well, I mean, even in that case, like, now you're going to be working towards blinding, dazing, or exhausting your target specifically to get the extra critical strike chance for the pierce. And I'm telling you guys right now, in terms of like peak damage outside of like ridiculously high mods, your damage is going to come from modifying your percentage of damage dealt, right? Which means modifying the amount of damage reduction. And if you can remove a ton of damage reduction and then crit on top of that, it's just like extremely amplified damage, right? I believe for people who play League, you'll understand the true damage, which is when you've removed all of your target's damage reduction. You're just dealing straight damage, no other modifications. Absolutely broken in some cases. So this ability is fantastic. And now we got Toxic Trap Plus. Liking this already. Formatting. All right, so we got Toxic Trap, like we did at the very top here. Maybe they won't notice. Maybe they won't notice. Place a trap on a target party member that lasts for a duration. When that party member is attacked after incoming damage resolves, deal physical damage attacking the to luck. This attack has a luck percent chance to poison, activates only once, and with this one, I believe it looks like a thing. This attack has an increased critical strike chance of X%, activates only once. Love it. I think it's perfect. I don't think it's gonna bump it into the WoW territory, but I mean it's literally just a better version of what it already was. It's just fantastic. You can use this move in lieu of passing, right? In some cases, you don't want to deal damage to your opponent. You know, in this case, actually, you wouldn't want to deal damage to your opponent. You don't want to be forced into doing something you don't want to do. So rather than, basic attacking into a bad idea or passing your turn, you've got an option, right? Which is this. Which is going to pay you dividends whenever someone declares an attack. If you can't set it on yourself, you can't set it on somebody else, like you have 3 attempts. Like this is just pass a turn but better. This is a delay on yourself where you don't have to give in to somebody else's game. It's fantastic. Yeah, moving on. We got Dose what? A lot of formatting. Alex? Alright. So dose before, dosey do, the 4 cost, that makes this a 6 cost. When they're not looking, drop this in their cup. Deal physical damage to target enemy equal to 0. This attack ignores barriers. Chance to poison. Then it deals damage after a delay. If Pocket Sand was used as a combo, target enemy's accuracy is. What do we got on this? Adding. So, when they're not looking, drop this in their cup. Deal physical damage to target enemy equal to 0. But it's got a chance to poison that enemy. Then delay, deal 0. But you've got a chance to daze the target now. And it's got another delay of no damage. But a chance to blind target enemy. Formatting. Delay X. We don't know what the delay is. Deal physical damage to target enemy equal to what I'm assuming is an astronomical amount at this point. Because what, you've gone at least 3 rounds without doing anything with this ability. This is like a super future attack. Combo, if Pocket Sand was used in this hero's last turn, target's accuracy is reduced by a certain percent for a duration of X. Was that in the original one? Pocket Sand was used, target's accuracy. Yeah, this is awesome. Like, this is super awesome. I'm not gonna pop it into the WoW territory, but I still think this deserves easy triple S. Easy triple S. Wait a minute. That's the big difference. This has a range of 2. Ooh. Okay, this actually changes a lot. Because now you've got a chance to actually do all of these things to someone. Like, most of the time, I'm in my headspace, my head canon, my opponent, right? is always running the holy trifecta. You've got a tank, you've got a damage dealer, and you've got a healer. That's what my opponent's running all the time. So in this case, with a range of 1, you would be doing all of these like percent chance status conditions to the person on their team that has the highest chance to resist, right? Which is never good. That's not great. But with a range of 2, now you're giving it to their midline, which is usually a damage deal. And each one of these is really, 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 really. Especially because Pocket Sand is instant. Pocket Sand combo. Pocket Sand combo is instant, and the poison chance is. And then on their next turn, there's a chance to be dazed. Then on the turn after that, there's a chance to be blinded. And then on some other turn at some point in the far future, a crap load of damage is dealt to him. This is legitimately fantastic setup versus a midline character. So, you know what? It did bump up. It did bump up. We got our second Wowee. Wowee. This is fantastic. There's so much going on here, and the fact that you can do so many other things while this gears up, and it makes your opponent sweat, right? They have to keep track as well. They have to keep track of this move just as much as you do, if not more, because all the bad things are happening to them. The amnesia on Dose, I don't really think matters. Yeah, this is insane. This is really great. But what bumped it over the category is definitely the range of 2. This is fantastic. Yep, couldn't ask for anything else. All right, so we got Pickpocket next, which was Pickpocket before. Pickpocket was level 1. So we're doing a level 1 and a different one every time. This now belongs to me. Deal damage to your target enemy equal to nothing, with a chance to sabotage. Where it looks like heal. Yeah. Reduce the target enemy's evasion by X. If successful, you gain evasion. So you're literally it's a sabotage, number 1, which is huge. Huge at level 1. Wait a minute. I gave this a double S. I didn't even realize that this was a sabotage at level 1. Ooh, man. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty bad. That's real. Sabotage at level 1, and you steal evasion with a range of 3. Wow. I might have underestimated. We're going to keep it there. So, Pickpocket Plus. This now belongs to me. What has changed with you? That's what's changed. Let's see. This now belongs to me. Deal damage to target enemy equal to 0 with an X% chance to sabotage. No. You've got an agility percent chance to reduce target's evasion. You steal it. You steal the evasion. With an agility percent chance to confuse target enemy for a duration of X, which was not there before. Right. And I don't remember if I've got confused. Yes, I do. Target's abilities have a 50% chance to target an alternate target, including self. That's pretty huge. And it's got a range of 2. It didn't have a range of 3 before? It did. So it goes down in range. Down in range, specifically. Very interesting. is it's technically much better, but the range drop on it, what's scary here. It's times like these I wish Maddie was here. Talk me out of it. But I think this still deserves it. I think this deserves a triple S. The confuse is huge. The fact that this is a like just a plus version of a level 1 makes me think that this is a spammable move. And a spammable move where you're stealing someone's stealing evasion, you're sabotaging, and you're using an enemy. It's just good control. Like this is just a fantastic control move. You could use it on front line and mid line depending on who is currently. Um, and if you're going up against evasion tanks, steal their evasion. steal the decks from everybody else, and then steal their evasion, and then just beat them up. Exactly what that's my suggestion. That's my recommended daily dose on. But move on. We're gonna go to Ambush Plus. Or what was it? What was it originally called? With behind the door. Great name. Behind closed doors. Behind the doors. The hell's wrong with me? Anyone could be behind the door. All right, cool. Here we go. So Ambush Plus, we got to reach the syndicate is the reach of the syndicate. We can get into any room. Any room. Whatever's behind it. Deal damage to target enemy in P3 equal to basic plus strength plus dex mod. Sweet. X% chance to sabotage. Sweet. A strength percent chance to reduce target enemy's evasion by your evasion or your agility percent chance for a duration of X. If successful, gain X evasion or X the value reduced, so you steal their evasion. We've got a agility percent chance to silence target enemy, and combo with pickpocket, gain a strength percent chance to. That's really cool. How does it differ from? It's a confuse rather than a silence. Oh, silence is just added to it. Silence is just added to it, and then we've got a confused added as well. Or silence is taken out of the combo wrap, put into the ability, and then this is still really cool. I don't think I'm going to give it a wowee, but it's just a really, really well-rounded ability. It's fantastic. It does a lot. It's useful in different scenarios. I mean, you're stealing evasion, you're sabotaging. It deals damage, right? And I probably can't spam it like you could pickpocket, but like for all intents and purposes, this one seems better because you get the silence for free, but you need a combo to get the. They're actually very similar, except this one's just to P, which I'm not complaining about. But with that, we are moving on to our ultimate skills. Welcome to the 10 cost. We're doing it. We only got 20 minutes. Crap. How the hell did I let the time get away from me? How'd you guys let me let this happen? Let's see. All right. We get our sneak ults coming up first. We got sneak, stab, hide. These 3 techniques practically never fail. 60% of the time they work right? Every X durations, this hero receives a random single status effect that lasts for a duration of X from this list. 1, increase attack range by X. Wow. 2, all attacks gain X% chance to inflict bleed. Lovely. 3, X% evasion. It's a passive. I think you guys all know where I'm going with this one. This is unequivocally a wowee right off the freaking bat. This is so good. I'm assuming that this is... I feel like this is going to be weighted, right? So if let's say everything's moderate, right? They all attacks gain a moderate % chance to inflict bleed. You have a moderate evasion here, right? The value of increased attack range by X is absolutely bonkers, right? Now let's say they all are really, really, really good, right? Let's say they all equal the value of increasing your attack range. Now all your attacks are going to gain what, like a 75% chance to bleed? What are you going to gain, like a 50% chance to evade? Like, this is so unbelievably cool that I don't see this not being an automatic melee DPS pick for any melee DPS that has a thief subclass. Like, imagine you've got a warrior, right? Imagine just for a moment you've got a warrior, and now all of your attacks have a % chance to inflict bleed. And you're going up there with Flurry, right? Unleash a flurry of basic attacks and hit a single enemy X times. Each strike deals physical damage, all right? So now, this is a multi-hit move. Same thing with the archers, which one is it? Multi-shot. Same thing. Now, each one of those shots have a % chance to inflict a bleed. And it's their own bleed. These can stack. Yeah, no, seriously, warrior with cleave, like, this would be perfect. I don't know if the attack range would hit, because with warrior it says very specifically on cleave. Basic attacks gain cleave. Each basic attack deals damage to enemies in P1 and P2. So I think that increasing the range means that you can target P2 and it'll attack P2 and P3. So I don't think increasing attack range would actually increase cleave. But it would increase the range of where you can target cleave. Only specifically because it says that. I would honestly, I wouldn't even take what I'm saying right now, because that it specifically says P1, P2, it may only still hit P1 and P2. But I see what you're going for, and I really like it, because if you got cleave and then you're using flurry and you've got your freaking chance to bleed, you're bleeding everybody. Everybody's bleeding for a lot. All the time. And now you're increasing your range by 1, and you're just executing everybody. Increase your range by 1, and enjoy your super increased critical strike chance in your berserker. You know what I mean? Like, this is just fan freaking tastic. I love this ability. I want to marry this ability. This is so good. This is so useful. Wow. Yeah, no, this is great. You know how I am about passives. I love me a good passive. Formatting. And then italicizing. All that amnesia. The demanded. Alright. Next up we got Swindle. Trust me. Just send me your seed phrase. Well, Swindler. We've all got these guys. We've all got these guys in our DMs. Congratulations, you've made it to the trade account, trade team, whale watchers alerts, yada yada yada. This is what we're dealing with. This is what happens if you respond to those DMs in Discord. If you respond to the dev that reaches out to you first. This is what happens. You are dealt physical damage equal to 0. But you are sabotaged. Your wallet is sabotaged. And then you have a luck plus a dex % chance to get your mana reduced. You have a flat plus luck plus dex % chance to reduce the current mana of the target enemy, which is you right here, by a lot. Whoa. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of bonuses here. You got a flat plus a luck plus a dex plus a wisdom. That's all wrapped up. Dang. This is good cross class. Good for a priest. Counter priest. Combo, if a sneak discipline skill was used on this hero's last turn, this attack gains deal physical damage to target enemy equal to basic plus dex. Amnesia Swindle. This is really cool. This is super cool. I feel like I'm not I don't want to give it a wowie. I do really like it. I do really like it. I think this is triple S worthy. I love that it's got a range of 3. I think the DoD is going to be fairly high because there's no negatives on this except for the deal physical damage equal to 0 and then sabotage, right? But that's kind of the deal. But I think the I think Justice Beaver and Maddie are not gonna have a good time just saying triple S to everything. It's all been triple S. No, this is fantastic. This is really cool ability. The combo is accessible as hell. I mean the mana burn. Like mana burn's so unique in this case as well. Because like you're not dealing damage to their HP bar right now, unless you do the combo. You're just dealing damage to their ability to do anything about you later. And I love that. Like this is a Bolon move right here. This has Bolon written all over it. Where it's just like, oh yeah, go ahead. Be not able to do something to me at the end of the game. Wait, how did 10 go missing? Fuck. Alright, yeah, that was pretty sweet. Crap, we're really time. Oh, close. Oh, we're so close. Alright. Gotta get out of here. Thing's gonna kill me. Think I did it right? Okay, there we go. Alright. There we go. Ooh, here it is. I've been waiting for it. I was wondering when it was going to be popping up. All right. So our last sneak ultimate ability, we got Steal, the trademark ability. And honestly, only reason why anyone would be called a thief is right here. This is it. This is the move. They'll never even notice it's gone. I mean, come on. Channel for a duration of X. During channel, gain flat plus dex plus agility percent evasion. Wow. While channeling, at the start of each of this hero's turns, how long is this channel? Roll to cause up to X of the below effects to occur. If successful, these effects last for the remainder of battle or until interrupted. What the hell? All right. So you're rolling a d4 with 1 being an agility plus dex percent chance to reduce a random enemy's physical defense by luck plus dex percent. If successful, increase random party members' physical defense by the value reduced. Oh my god, you're stealing physical defense, or you're stealing magical defense, or you're stealing physical accuracy. And then a chance to sabotage. Wow. This is really cool. Huh. And it's usable by basically everybody, right? So when you steal physical defense, you're hoping to roll that against it. You steal magical defense, you're hoping to roll that against a healer or a caster or something. When you're rolling against physical accuracy, you're looking for high dex targets, and then the chance to sabotage is just everybody. Like, this is insane. Hey, what's up, Sergeant? Nice to see you, man. Thanks for dropping by. How you been? I don't know what. think we all know it's in between two. Oh yeah, man. I know. I know how you do. Keeping it sexy. I'm following your example. I've made my adjustment. Yeah, man. Go give me wrong. These are I've never had this much trouble like settling on a rating when I've basically only been choosing between two things. Um this is just so interesting because it's like predominantly just a support move, but in in my mind, like this is a perfect move to choose on a front line. Like if you've got a knight thief, you're just giving yourself a huge evasion buff while you're channeling. And then a bunch of different stuff happens. And if you want physical defense or magical defense, that's all things you want. If you want to sabotage, that's a thing you want to have happen while you're just channeling this extra evasion. I got to do it. I'm doing it. It's a wowee. This is oh my god. The more I'm talking about it, the more I see the potential. Like this is straight up a wowee. This is a tank support move supreme. I don't think this could ever not be useful. Ever. Yeah, this is perfect. This is a perfect move. And it's range of 3. I mean, it does have DOD technically, but you're always getting value from this because you're just giving yourself evasion. Plus the freaking wording on these effects last for the remainder of battle or until interrupted. Like that's insane. Holy crap. Yeah, this is really good. How many of these abilities we got left? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 abilities left. That means if I can get one done every minute, I'll make it on time. Totally making it on time. I think that's it. I think I do. Oh, yeah, it's our first savvy, too. Our first savvy alt. We got Siphon. What's theirs is theirs, but also ours. There's like a milkshake with 2 straws, but one's really long. Each time the enemy uses a consumable, gain a luck percent chance to gain the same effect on a random. Holy crap! Yep, nope, this is an easy wowee. This is an easy wow. This is probably the easiest wowee I've given out so far. Holy crap, you're drinking the hell out of that milkshake. And if you're stealing their luck, I mean, if you did it, if you're building yourself a luck thief, right? You picked savvy in the very beginning. You're stealing luck. You're giving yourself extra luck. Please enjoy getting a full heal by using your opponent's resources. Like, sure, they're getting one, but so are you. This is so good. I really hope this percentage chance isn't low, because if it is low, then this rating goes down substantially. If this is anything lower than, like, I'd say 50%. If there's anything lower than 50%, this rating goes down really hard. But yeah, that's it. That was really easy. That was a simple one. All right, cool. Damn it, spent 2 minutes on that. All right, so we're not gonna spend 2 minutes on formatting this. Where wait, it's been. When we get into Chaos Cast and Bolin calls me out for not finishing on time, just go ahead and tell him like if he had uploaded all this stuff and I didn't have to format it, I probably would have saved like 15, 20 minutes. All right, let's see. We got Thick as Thieves. All right, do the demanded italicizing. There we go. The only thing a mercenary likes more than getting paid to fight is getting paid not to. I like that. My favorites. Activate to gain critical strike chance equal to flat plus Lux plus Dex plus Wisdom for a duration of X. This hero's attacks gain X% Pierce for the duration. Wow. All thieves on the battlefield, all of them, gain evasion equal to a flat plus Lux plus Dex plus Wisdom for a duration of X. This hero deals X% less physical damage to heroes with Thief, Pirate, Bard, Ninja, and Warrior main classes for a duration of X. This hero receives X% less physical damage from heroes with Thief, Pirate, Bard, Ninja, and Warrior main classes for a duration of X. Very interesting indeed. Amnesia X, Thick as Thieves. Limit 1. Only one instance of this ability can be in effect at a time. If any thief uses this ability, it will override the previous results. Very fair and balanced. Very interesting. Yeah, this is, I'm trying to get rid of the caster or the tank by any means necessary, while I allow their thief, pirate, bard, ninja, or warrior to do nothing to me in the meantime. Because I'm not going to do anything to them. They're not going to do anything to me. So I'm just going to absolutely moidalize everybody else. This is a fantastic ability. I think it's really flavorful. I'm going to give it a triple S. And you know what? I honestly don't have a reason not to give this a WowE, other than it's still useful, even if it's just you and another warrior, right? Or even if you just got like a whole team of thieves that are using this back to back to back, you gaining critical strike chance and pierce would probably even out, or more like all right, so if this hero gets X%, deals X% less damage to them and receives X% less damage, if that's equal, right? Then your bonus critical strike chance and pierce is going to completely and utterly outshine that. Yeah, I'm talking myself right into it. It's a WowE. There's no reason for it not to be a WowE. This is so good. Yep. This is awesome. Awesome ability. We're almost on time. It's 9:58. They never start on time anyway. They always go over. You know what I'm saying? Chaos Cast, and you join in. They're like, oh, we're just going to have 3 minutes of our getting started soon. We're on time still. We got plenty of time. All right. We've got Tripwire, our last Savvy ultimate. Watch your step. Place a tripwire on target enemy. Oh, this is like the opposite of our trap from before. If target enemy is pushed or pulled, they are stunned for a duration of X. Ooh. Which can be cleansed, but it's free. And it's based. Ooh, oh my god. This is super cool. It's one that, all right, so this is a stun that you can set up for later whenever you want to use it. And if you've got a push or pull ability, it's based off of whether that is successful or not to trip the stun. But even if you don't, you have until you're successful with the push or pull to get the stun. This is great. DOD makes me a little suspect, but like, what the hell? Go for it. You know what I'm saying? Wowee. Great. Great ability. Nice, simple, easy. Badass. I like that. It's a deterrent. It's mental deterrent. What do I keep talking about? Mental deterrence. Make them play how you want to play, and you win. Alright, so we're into our thug abilities. If we weren't, we'd be thuggant. Prime doesn't pay. I don't know about that. Sometimes you just get lucky. Every action this hero takes that requires mana has a luck % chance to cost 0 mana. Oh my god, it's a passive! Oh my god. I mean, this is I'm gonna give this a triple S because like luck is already hard to come by. The people who want to use this the most are going to be the most mana hungry, and they're not going to have gigantic luck unless they have gigantic luck. In which case, I hope that this is a substantial enough. Like if the percentage chance on this is low, this loses all credibility. But since this is an ultimate, I have a feeling it's not going to be. But because it relies so, this would be a Wowie. This would 100% be another Wowie. But because it's not for now, I'm gonna leave it triple S just until I see whatever this is. There's a threshold in my mind. If it's above that, it's Wowie. If it's below it, it's not. It's who knows? I don't. Yeah, yeah, no, seriously. For any caster that has a thief subclass, like this is what else would you even pick? Like you've got some wisdom scaling throughout here in the ultimates, but like this outscales all of that for a pure caster class. Get your luck stacking, get as much luck as possible, pay for some crime. Oh yeah, no, that's a good point. They just do have a good luck. Uh, successful. So many if successfuls. All right, we got robbed from the rich, which why not? You know what I'm saying? It's technically not stealing, it's more like a redistribution of. Deal physical damage to target enemy equal to basic plus strength plus dex mod with an X% chance to sabotage. Cool. With an agility percent chance to reduce the target enemy's strength by your agility percent for a duration of X, which if successful, you gain the strength. Oh my god, you're stealing strength and you're stealing agility percentage wise. Oh, and they're like backwards. So one is you steal the strength based off your agility, and you steal the agility based off your strength. Neat. If a target enemy is protected by a physical, magical, or pure barrier, gain agility percent chance to destroy the enemy's barrier. If successful, deploy a barrier of the same type and HP value to a random Whoa! Okay. For a minute there, I was like, yeah, this is pretty regular. It's pretty cool. I really like this. I honestly, even without that last part, this would be a pretty alright alt. But with that last alt, with that last part, that just bumped it up right up into WoW territory. Holy crap! So not only do you just destroy it, not only is it a shield breaker, but you gain an agility percent chance, of which you just stole more, to give it to yourself. You steal the barrier. You're not just breaking it, like you're gonna break it. You're gonna break it. You have a chance, you have an agility percent chance to break it. Oh, wait, no, it's both. You have an agility percent chance to just steal the barrier. And whatever it is, it goes to a random party member. Now, I know we had one in Wizard, which was like a whole new like character in the one of the arcanist ones here. It was like a super barrier that had its own targeting pattern. I would imagine you could steal that. That's insane. This is insane. Deserves the Wowie. So you got robbed from the rich, and I'm assuming following up, we're given to the poor. I'm going to format this really quick, and I can see the last one down here is really short, so we're going to make it just a little bit late, but basically on time, right? If you're not 15 minutes late, you're early. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the opposite of Lombardi time, right? Um, Like I said, tell Bolon if he calls me out, tell him it was all the formatting. If he had it updated in his thing and italicized, wouldn't be doing this. A lot going on here. All right. The squad is only as strong as its weakest link. Activate to affect the party member with the least HP for a duration of X. Target party member gains evasion equal to your agility percent. Target ally, if below 75% HP, gain X% effective endurance. If below 50%, gain strength. If below 25%, gain agility. If below 10%, gain X% lifesteal. Wow. Chance to hit decreased by X%. Yikes. I mean, it makes sense, though. That makes sense. Amnesia give to the pool. This is really cool. And it partners so well with the Berserker when you can just pop Living Rage, put yourself to 1 HP, and then pop this. It affects yourself. You gain all of these benefits, and then you just like absolutely destroy everybody. This is really cool. I'm not gonna bump it to WoWE, but I am giving it a triple S. This is really cool. This is really good. There's a lot of there's a lot of build potential. Yeah, big fan. I like this a lot. And we've got our final one. We're almost on time. We're not 15 minutes late. Looks like it's just one line. One good passive line. We got our sneak pure capstone ability, pure class capstone ability. Again, this is only for people who have a thief are able to access this. And our ability is called Ghost. CV Hackum. Hackum Parabellum. I don't know Latin, but I feel like I'd get the reference if I did. If this hero dealt damage to an enemy this turn, gain a flat plus lux plus dex plus agility percent chance to become untargetable for a duration of X. What the hell? This is going to be broken ending. Level 100 with all of these different mods adding to a percentage chance to become untargetable for a duration of X. I mean, that X better be 1. It's got, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, it's 100% WoWE. Holy crap. I just have a chance to not be targeted. Good luck hitting me with only AoE abilities. Good God. Yeah, that's insane. Friggin' capstone, so good. Whoa, what? We actually did it? We got... How? We actually got over the 4.0 mark? We've got our first triple S class? Whoa. Formatting. Yeah, we've got our first triple S class because it was almost impossible to give anything a rating under triple S, and there were more wowies than there were double S's. This is insane. I love the thief. Wow, almost everything was a wowie in this one too. Yeah, I love the thief. This is super cool. This is super useful for a ton of different people. If you've got a thief subclass, like there's something here for you, no matter what. Um, and the capstone ability, just absolutely incredible. I didn't demand it italicize that either. There we go. Yeah, no, this is really cool. This is really interesting. There's just a lot here. Like you can have an entire team of whatever you want with thief subclasses, and each of them being completely useful in different ways. Yeah, no, this is gonna absolutely rock when PvP comes out. This is so good. Um, okay, yeah, I got one more thing to do. Let's see if I can find it. Because we got a little thing going on. I am giving away a sweet. If I could find it. Hold on one sec. I'm giving away a sweet thief right now. For everyone who is aware, in to the Twitter giveaway, I was giving away this thief. We're going to go ahead and do the poll right. Ooh, thank you, Mr. Zipper. Thanks for the translation. I was looking for that. Prepare for war. I like it. Yeah, no, this class is seriously. What we're going to do is we're going to copy link to tweet. We're going to go into our handy dandy pop this over here. Now we don't count date. I don't think we got enough people to warrant bots. If anyone in here has not entered the giveaway, speak now so I can refresh and you guys have time to enter. If not, I will be pulling in exactly, let's say, 30 seconds. Whoever wins this rare thief, right here, this rare thief. There's also a secret giveaway on top of this, which is I am going to give you a completely WoWy crafted and approved build for this thief berserker, because we have the thief, we've got the berserker, and I will send you exactly how I would build this and exactly how I would use this in a team. Oh, we gotta wait. We're waiting for Dabin. Dabin's not in yet. Problem. I don't mind. This is the extra little bonus you guys get for hanging around, hanging around in chat. Load tweet. All right, here we go. Red Grover, you're in. Or am I waiting for you? I don't think I got any body counts on here. Must follow at. All right, cool. Yeah, I kind of thought so. Oh yeah, you're Rebel Scum. Yeah, you've been in here forever. Entries are 100% loaded. Good to go. Continue. This is everybody. Got 106 entries. We're gonna go ahead and draw one winner. We got at Coy Mendez or Coitus on Twitter has won the rare thief. Congratulations. Like I said, I'll go ahead and send this over. I don't think that you're in chat right now, but I'll go ahead and send it to you over here. Red Grover says, "Congrats, Coitus," but I have to allow your chat because of potential problems. Congrats, Banana Man. Of course. I'll go ahead and send out a tweet to you here in just a second. Um, Congratulations. I'll send you a link to the YouTube video as well. Um, and I'll be sending you exactly how I would build this thief. Congratulations yet again. And in good spirits, I'm going to go ahead for judgment. I'm going to pop into the Chaos Cast real quick, give you guys a link just so you can pop over real quick if you guys aren't already in there. Here you go. Already fast in motion. We totally finished on time. I want everyone to tell Bolon that we totally finished on time. We've just been really quiet. You know what? That's actually pretty fair. I'll tell you what. I'll stream later this week and tell you exactly a build strategy for this thief. As a matter of fact, yeah, I might come back on later, or I'll post it in the PvP general. How's that sound? Or the PvP discussion in DeFi Kingdom. Yeah, that sounds like fun. I'll go ahead and post this in the PvP discussion in the DeFi Kingdoms Discord, and we can talk shop there. But until then, congratulations. Coitus for winning our rare thief. And I'll see you guys all next week, probably for the monk drop, which I'm super excited for. But until next week, I'll let you guys know if I do another stream here just to talk shop. Appreciate it, Red Grover. Yeah, no, you're welcome, guys. I'll be on with the Mythic Squad on Thursday to play What's Wowie rating with the boys there. Again, Justice Beaver and Maddie Pesk are going to be going head to head, trying to guess what the hell I did. Which, I mean, honestly, if they just say triple S for everything, they'll win. But don't tell them that. But until the next time, guys, I will talk to you later. Workhorse, you did fan-freaking-tastic, dude. This was worth the wait. I look forward to the next one. I look forward to showing it to you guys next time. Have a good one, everybody.